Okay. Okay, right now it's seeming better to me. I don't know about you, but it seems a lot better. You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what happened, man. Yeah, for real, that was crazy. Like
I
trying to
signed
ruin me
out
up.
my Wi-Fi and signed back in. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I see you now. Like I'm good on this end. I don't know how about the viewers or whatever, but
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Okay, back to the topic, right?
yeah.
So
Back to this open-ended
me,
question.
so basically, what I feel is I feel like women are doing better nowadays, right? Women are making more money, they're more successful and stuff like that. So I think that women are leaving relationships now because they feel like they don't even need a man. You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what? You know what though? I kind of agree with
That's
you.
what I
Not
feel.
not from my part, but I've definitely seen it. Yeah.
Because like your parents was married, right?
Yeah. They
Your
married
parents
what?
was married.
I think they
Your
celebrate
parents
what,
was
38 years this year?
and right, and I'm pretty sure that your mom done went through some shit with your dad, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But she didn't leave, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we going to that.
You get what
How the women back in the day would just stay in any situation.
I'm not saying that they got to stay in any situation, but I think they're a little bit quicker to say, look, I don't even need you, so
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You know what though? I mean, finances have a little bit to do with it, but I don't even think it's really just finances. So, because for me, if I leave a
Hmm.
situation, I wouldn't leave a situation on like I'm good. I know I can take care of myself because I can take care of myself with or without a man. It's not really about that. I've been doing it for years. So I mean,
Okay, you
um,
can
it's
take. Okay, you can take care of yourself with or without a man, right?
oh yeah,
Okay,
absolutely,
but I got one question. Do you want to be with a man? Do you want to be married?
yeah, yeah. What's the
See,
ass? Why you do that?
I'm just saying. But with that type of attitude, it's like
Yeah,
I really don't
yeah,
need you. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
It's not a I don't need you. I'm just saying like for me it wouldn't have been about finances. For me it's more so about boundaries and standards. There's certain stuff that I'm just not gonna deal with. So like that
Like
would
what
be
is some
like
of the stuff? Okay, what is some of the stuff you wouldn't deal with?
another
I want to
open ended
know.
question. There's a lot of stuff I wouldn't deal with.
No,
But
I mean, just
let me
give me
just
like three
say,
or four. Give me like three or four of them that you won't. That's something you cannot deal with.
okay, so number one is disrespect. So like I don't care
Okay.
if you paying all the bills or whatever, you're gonna be disrespectful and you're not gonna do just any and everything.
Right.
Let's see. I mean the obvious disrespect, cheating, stuff like that. Like, who? I'm not staying in those type of situations or whatever. But besides that, um, it's a few things. Like you named some bull crap you done did before that you felt like somebody should have stuck around for.
um, you know what though? Like to be honest, like when I'm in a relationship,
Because I can't
I'm
really think
faithful.
offhand.
When I'm in a relationship, I'm actually faithful, right? I am faithful. I get like that's something about me. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I'm with that person, I'm with that person. But it seems like that I keep picking crazy motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And that's a whole nother topic. I don't even want to get into that. That's a whole nother topic. We can talk about that next week. But like it seems like I just pick wrong. Like I just picked the wrong
Yeah.
ones. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like with
Okay,
me.
so when you say pick wrong, because you're not just getting into a relationship. Like I know you don't
Hmm.
just meet somebody and then in a couple of days y'all in a relationship. So are y'all starting off on the wrong end, more so on the sexual end? Is it more so physical in the beginning?
I think it is more so physical because like I don't know. A lot of girls,
I'm
you know,
finna.
I'm 6'7". They think I'm handsome or whatever. So I think they look at me as more of like like a physical attraction than actually getting to know me, and then it just falls apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 absolutely. So me.
I do want to keep this like in general. So
Mhm.
we like whoever's in here watching it, we can
Oh
all
yeah,
learn
let me
from
know.
it. You
Yeah,
know what I
I'm
mean?
looking. I'm trying to pay attention to the comments and see what people are saying.
I
Oh,
can't even
somebody
see
said
them.
abuse.
So
So somebody said abuse. That's a given. That's a given. No,
right.
nobody wants to. I don't think anybody should stay in an abusive situation. Um,
Abusive definitely, but like somebody like I really think it's the financial thing.
oh,
I think that's
some,
what it is. I really do because women make more money nowadays. Like in the 60s 80% of marriages lasted. They actually lasted because a woman was like, damn, I just can't leave because he's supporting the whole household. He's supporting me. What I'm going to do if he leave, right?
So, granted, yes, I feel like the man should be the provider, but then some people might even disagree with that. But you really feel like the reason why those relationships last back then was due to because he was taking care of the household?
I really think it was a big part of it. You know what I mean? Because back in the 60s, right, when everybody was still together and married, and they wasn't divorcing back then, right? People it was 3.8% of women that made like what their husband make, right? Nowadays, it's 50% of women who make that or even more than what their husband make. So I mean, of course, it's easier to be like, you know, I don't even need you. You tripping a little bit, and I can make more money than you. Like I'm gone. You know what I mean?
I get where you're coming from.
You get what I'm saying?
But I kind of disagree because I feel like it was just the mindset of women back then. Back then, women think totally different. Like people always talk about the millennials and stuff like that or whatever. Like it was different. So like, for instance, back then, again, not taking it back to finances, I feel like it was more so people believed in actually talking and working stuff out and actually going through the motions. Like nowadays, everybody is more so just Joe, like, I'm not
Papa
gonna
Joe
talk
had a whole nother family, right? Papa Joe had a whole nother family across town, right?
Yeah, I mean, around the corner. And then she like, let's talk about it because I'm not leaving my man, you know.
I'm not leaving my husband though, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like we all know that like 70, right? 75%, 80% of divorces is filed by women, right? Why is that? Because
you didn't get your homework.
I did my homework, and I'm like, why is that? When women, they say women is infidelity is at about the same rate. You know what I mean? Like they both, men and women both cheat about the same rate. So, but why is women the ones who's filing divorce at 75-80% rate?
Because again, it's certain stuff we're done with tolerating. Like dudes, the reason why the dude's not following is because for one, he think that she don't even know that you're cheating. You know, like he not finna like be like, you know what, I'm cheating, I'm finna get out of this. Cause you know, although like my best friend, he always like, you know, if I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna be out of it. I'm not finna be in something, you know, disloyal, you know. But everybody don't think like that. Dudes, y'all know y'all stay in a marriage for 10, 15 years, been and had a baby 2 streets over, and got a side chick and a work wife. But dudes, you know, women, we kind of different. Like when we cheat though, if we cheat, because I'm just speaking from like from women, just giving like just a little perspective for women, because it's not me. Because I mean, I'm the same way. I'm an honest person. I'm loyal. So you know, that's just me. But if we were to cheat, it's usually it's layers to it for us. Like, you know, like how people be like, women leave you in stages, you know, mentally, you know, then, you know, financially, then physically or whatever. Then we actually leave. So when we file a divorce, it's because it ain't because we just started cheating or we done found this little hot dude that then just, you know, that it just turned us on and pulled us in the next direction. It's an emotional thing. Now it's like, all right, I done got emotionally attached to this person, or this person is treating me way better than this one. So if I'm dealing with this gentleman, why am I still dealing with this one? Let me go ahead and get out of this situation and move on to this. But it's not a quick thing.
Can I ask you this question, right? How many times have that happened, right? And you think it's going to be better with that next dude, and then it ends up being the same bullshit.
You're right. Yeah.
The same bullshit. So you should have just worked it out with the first person, right?
Absolutely.
Because most of the times you have kids with that first person, right? You got kids with him, and y'all working out. You know what I mean? I'm saying if you're married or you with him like long term, you got kids with him, and you find this other dude that you think that he's better, right? Then you get with him, just him, and it's the same bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Right? How many times you thought the grass was greener?
That's because you got to pass the test though. Like I feel like you'll date the same person in different forms until you actually until you actually pass the test. And the test is really you. It's really working on you. Because, like, a lot of times we run into situations and we blame the other person. Like, oh, niggas ain't this, or, you know, or women this and that, whatever.
It's who you're picking. It's who you're picking.
Absolutely. And it's what you're tolerating. It's what you're tolerating. It's how you carrying yourself. All of those things. Like, it's a lot when it comes to being in relationships. But relationships is work. It's work. And shoot, for a while, I didn't even want to do the work. So, like, I was single for a minute just off the strength of, like, not even being mentally ready to go into a relationship. And then I can say over the past couple of years that I've been dating, I actually been ready, but just haven't met my equal. Haven't met somebody that's ready to actually do, you know, that do the work or just be real.
And when you say do the work, what do you mean?
Meaning
Meaning
having honest conversations and actually saying what you mean. Like, some people will say that they want one thing and then their actions are showing something totally different. No, like, you can't just get into stuff. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna break something down a little bit. All right. Okay. Like, I got a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good dude, right? He's a good dude, but he's short. Most people don't find him attractive. You get what I'm saying? And this is not me now. This is not who I am now. I don't want nobody to get it misconstrued, but you know, back then I was horrible. I was really horrible with women, man. But they would actually pick me, and I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, this dude would really, like, be there and take care of you and, like, do the things he need to do. And I'm just like, I'm a dog at the time, because, you know, people will get shit misconstrued. Oh, he horrible. But at the time, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn. I think women, like, sometimes they do it with their eyes. Or you know what I mean, or what's in style. So I was like, this is crazy to me. Like, damn, you, like, y'all talk to him, like, he might be the one, not me, but y'all want to talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I think
people look at stuff. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of, but my sister said to me, like, sometimes, because I mean we have our I won't say standards, but our preferences. We have our preferences. Like, so there are dudes that's like, I don't want to deal with a girl that's big, or I don't want to deal with a girl that's skinny, or I don't want to deal with a girl with a lot of attitude, or it's a lot of, everybody had their preferences or whatever. So some people are more so a lot of people are shallow on the ends of, like, you're not even really willing to get to know somebody just off of their looks, or just off of their height, or just off of their stages.
And that's why I tell people, like, don't pick a person from what you want.
Oh, yeah. Pick
a person from what you need. And I think we'll have way better outcomes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Stop picking for what you want. Mm-hmm. Start picking for what you need. It's that simple.
Okay. So I'm looking at some of the comments. Somebody said, y'all both have good points. Somebody said that the culture was different. Women had a different mindset back then. Yeah, definitely. They definitely don't think like how everybody think now. I mean, if I make more money and you stressing me, I'm done.
Listen. Okay, look. That's crazy. See, that money thing. Everybody want to be equal, but then when a woman make more money, she look down on the dude.
To me, it's because, I mean, a man to me, if we're in a relationship, you stand your ground anyway. You are who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you have that. There is no, because of the male bracket. I mean, the money have a little bit to do with it, but it's not like you're nothing to me if I'm making $80,000 or $100,000 a year and you making $50,000 or $60,000. It's not like, oh, girl, he can't tell me nothing, because he can't even. It's not that, because that's a part of it. Because first of all, what you got, I got. Especially if you're in a marriage. If we going on a marriage standpoint or whatever, that's mine is yours, yours is mine, all that good stuff, whatever. We're one now. So there is no he make more than me type. That's a bad way of looking at it. But like I say, it's about you. It's your mindset. It really is. It's about you and your mindset.
This is one thing I can say. Like, I remember my dad used to make good money, right? Mm-hmm. And my mom wasn't. And then it was a time where he got laid off for 3 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she was making the most money now, right? But she still made him feel like, you know, he was the alpha male, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like she made the nigga put a whole roof on the house, right? She made the nigga put a whole roof. And guess what she said? Baby, you look so good up there on that roof. I'm about to make you some Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? She still encouraged him, you know what I mean? Even though he wasn't bringing it to
absolutely.
Yeah, even though he wasn't bringing it to the table at the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She never made him felt that, you know what I mean? Because she knew her role, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot to the relationship. It's definitely not just, you know, people saying a lot of stuff.
I'm not even looking at it. But look, people said a lot. Look, y'all said a lot of stuff. Y'all said a lot of stuff. Support your boy with a badge or something. You know what I mean? Support your boy. I'm trying to keep this going, and I want to have this conversation. Support your boy with a badge. $1, you know, $2, like that. Support your boy with a badge or something. You feel me? Gotta be real.
She was supporting her man. Somebody said she was supporting her man. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
I made a mistake and type something.
She said she was supporting her man. I mean,
saying like the encouraging words about doing the things, whatever. But that's what I'm saying, though. To me, it's not more so just about money, though, too, because I mean, it's simple stuff. Like, because I mean, I'm single right now. So speaking from I'm single and dating. So
okay, you're single. Okay, good.
Stop it.
You knew me when I was a fat ass little nigga.
That's funny. I know. But you know what, though? And then I guess we can get to that, though, because nobody even know. We just kind of just hopped on here and started talking or whatever. I guess we can give a little backstory on how we know each other.
And I ain't talked to you since I was a kid. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since
social media, the world of social media. We just become social media. If you see somebody you ain't seen in a long time, like, hey, then y'all start following each other and don't even really communicate. But
I literally used to talk to her when we was in elementary together.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked to her since elementary. I don't think. Maybe like a couple times. Like, you know what I mean?
Like messages back and forth.
Like
well, actually, I bumped into you. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we were like in our 20s. When I was like, I ain't seen you forever. We was on Mansfield.
Was I drunk as hell? Sign up.
I don't know. Yeah, I think matter of fact, because your son was outside or something like that. Whatever. It was a long time ago.
You know what? I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So that was a long time ago, though.
My son was outside. Yeah, it was a long time. But yeah,
we knew each other from elementary.
My backdrop, y'all don't understand the glow up.
You're so funny.
Am I lying?
You had a glow up. I mean, you ain't do nothing but your face ain't changed. You ain't do nothing but lose weight.
That's it. I was a chubby kid, man.
Yeah. Always been tall. Tallest one in class. First grade, looking like he was 7 feet tall in the first grade. Yeah.
I remember something bad happened to you when we were in elementary, right?
Yeah. I got hit by a car when I was 8.
You got hit by a car. And they all said, let's draw you a card. Like the class drew you like a card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? Oh my God! Do you remember what I draw?
I have no idea. I'm trying to.
You know what? Never mind. I was.
But you were an asshole back then, so I could imagine.
Asshole, yeah. I drew a card hitting you, and you were in the air.
Oh, because y'all was able to see it. Yeah, everybody said like I did somersaults or something like that.
I was never.
I blacked out.
I always think about that from time to time, like, damn, I was an asshole ass kid, you know what I mean? But I'm different. You know, I changed, I grew. But man, I was an asshole kid.
Kids are so cool. I know from working with kids.
I was an asshole.
Yeah, having nieces and nephews. Yeah, kids are the worst. They're the most honest people though. They ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing because they don't know to be careful. They don't know how to step over their words or nothing. They gonna say what they gotta say, and that's just it. So. Yeah, you want an honest opinion? Go ahead and ask the kid something.
But back to the topic. What do you think we can do? What do you think that men can do and what women can do?
So, I mean, it's a both people need to communicate. Both people need to say what they're feeling or whatever. Like like say you did something, I'm gonna tell you something that happens too. And another reason why people reach their boiling point or whatever. And I kind of do that. I let certain stuff slide, and then come back to it, and it gets to a point to where now I'm finna explode because so much to happen. And so I think that if we come to what happened on Tuesday, you know, on Tuesday or on Wednesday, give you a little day to cool off or whatever, and you know, so that you're not coming at disrespect. Because sometimes I know some people that check things right when it happen, and sometimes that's not the best. That's not the best way to do it. You're not gonna get the best delivery. Y'all don't hear each other. Y'all too heated, so you kind of need to go calm down, come back and revisit the situation. But I don't think stuff should sit from months ago. I shouldn't be coming to you like I'm still pissed off about what happened last month. Like, who do that? Like, it shouldn't be like that. Like, I mean, people may do that, but it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't still be holding stuff. And then two, table conversations. When y'all table something, table it and let's leave it at the table. Like, that's another thing. Like, some people talk about something and so-called hash it out, and then y'all still keep bringing it up. Every time something happens, it's like, because this and that. And it's like, nobody want to be in a situation where they keep being reminded of their past. Like, it's like, how can we move forward? You know, if you still bringing up something that happened, you know, a couple of months ago, are you really over it?
If you forgave me for it, don't bring it up no more. I got you.
Absolutely.
I got you on that.
Absolutely. But it's a few. Let me see what the folks saying.
Let's run off them. You read, because I can't see shit. You know I'm blind.
Females want a traditional man, but want to be a traditional female, but don't want to be a traditional female.
Oh, who said that? Who said that? Because I didn't even read it. Who said that? That is fucking dope.
James Barnes Fitness.
James, that is so dope, bro. That's my boy. I used to go to the gym with him. That's my boy. That is dope, though. Man. You know what? I feel the same way. They want the traditional relationship, but don't want to be traditional women. That is facts.
But then, what's traditional women, though? I mean, what we taking it to? The 70s women, the 80s women? What we taking it to?
Stay at home. Be obedient. Right? See, look. You laughing at that shit. You laughing at that. Be obedient and listen. Be all you need to do is be my helper. Be my helper. That's it. Because sometimes I think women get caught. I think
somebody got to be going crazy right now.
No, listen to me. Just be obedient and be my helper. Because I think what women do is, I think women, since they make more money now, that they feel like that's not their role, right? And then they end up lonely. They end up in their 40s lonely. Lonely as hell, because we don't, like, if a dude is really getting his own money, he don't care about how much money you make. If he getting it too, you know what I mean? He care about, okay, my baby's sexy, my baby listen to me. When I come home, I'm at peace. It's that simple.
Oh,
I think it's that simple. I think that women think like, oh, I'm making bread, so I'm the shit. I'm high value. Niggas should want me. But no, I think that
don't mean I'm not listening though. Like, just that don't mean that I'm like that we can't, you know, communicate on the same level. Like I'm saying, like,
let's say this. Can I just let me break this down? Okay. Say you wasn't like, because I know you on your grind and you doing your thing and you making your bread, right? Say if you wasn't, right? You was just one of these other chicks out here. You living off welfare or whatever like that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying if you were. Okay. And you met a dude who make high six figures, right? You met a dude who make high six figures, right? He done upped your life, right? He done did a little shit. He done fucked up here and there. You ain't gonna be so quick to leave. Am I lying?
I get where you coming from, but no, that's still not me. But I get where you coming from. You saying like,
you ain't gonna be so quick
I come
to
from
leave.
nothing. You saying like basically I come from nothing, and this person done brought me from nothing. So yeah, I'm not so quick to run back to the trailer park or whatever it is that they coming from.
Because you're gonna be like, because in your situation, you're gonna be like, shit, I could do good without this, right? So you're not gonna be able to work through the situations either. Like sometimes, like it don't even get worked through. People just leave. Women just leave.
I'm telling you, from my standpoint, it is definitely, yes, okay, and then y'all got to tell me, let me know if finance is the biggest thing. Because for me, it's loyalty and it's respect. Like, I don't want to feel belittled. I don't want to feel disrespected. I don't want any. It's about my feelings at the end of the night. If I'm laying down, I'm happy to shoot. Like, I could care less if the bills is paid. Yes, of course, the bills need to be paid. Yes, don't get me wrong. The bills need to be paid. But what I'm saying is that I'm not thinking like I'm finna go to bed with a smile because all the bills is paid. No, I'm not finna go to bed with a smile if you just came in here and snapped on me because you done had a hard day. I'm not finna go to bed with a smile because you ain't been home in a couple days. But so you can stay out for 2 days, or you can come in at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because you're paying all the bills. No, like no, that still don't make it easy. Like there's a lot of things that can be done. I'm not you, and then you're not gonna think because you paying all the bills, everything is gonna go your way because the relationship is about compromise. Like it's not one sided. It's not make sure the man happy because he paying for everything. No, like that's not cool. I'm just saying, like don't get me started.
I'm glad you said that because I like this because I like to hear women's point of view, and I wanted to do this so both of us can talk, and it's just not one way. So I like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like that.
It's crazy because I
see other people, they just make it one way, and you know what I mean? I think that we both got a part to play in it for sure.
Oh hell yeah! Sure. Oh hell yeah! I need my feet rubbed and everything. Like I'm saying, there's things that need to be done. So we both have roles though. Like real talk. Like and it's always
can I cut you off?
Go ahead.
So we both have roles. What is the woman's role?
What's your role?
What is the woman's role?
Please tell me what your role is besides paying the bills.
No. I'll ask you first. Let's go.
Gosh. Okay. My role is what you just said. When you're in a marriage, my role is being that helpmate. Being that helpmate, and that helpmate can mean a lot of things. That just making everything smooth for you. Like it depending on where you work at. If you're someone who has to prepare for meetings or stuff like that, like me making sure you got your flashcards together, me making sure you got your coffee in the morning, me making sure that you remember to make sure your stuff was ironed and everything, you ready to go in the morning type tip. Like just making sure our transitions are smooth and the same thing.
Make
sure I got my light seeds on.
Hey, okay, y'all still typing?
Back in now.
Okay. Oh yeah, you just left me too. I'm like, well.
Yeah, but like I do like podcasting. Sometimes I might produce a show. I might be. I'm an actor.
You know what? Y'all gotta have me on that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely we took a pause to it or whatever. We did a few shows or whatever and stopped the season, and we gonna go ahead and go.
I know you reached out to me, but I was so sick, man.
I know, and I didn't know, and I felt bad because I reached out and I'm like,
you probably felt some type of way. No, it wasn't like that. I was fighting for my life, like like seriously. Like I'm still sick now, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't want you to take it like, I was trying to just brush you off and nothing like that. I'm not like that.
No, you good. I talked to your sister, and your sister told me what was going on. I was like, oh, I'm like, I feel bad now. Because I definitely was still in the way.
I know you probably was. Like, no, I ain't like that at all. I was sick as hell.
Yeah,
I was going through
It's cool. But no, like stuff like that. Like if I'm on my way to go do something, make sure I got my lighter and everything in the truck packed. Like there's no reason why. I feel like it's simple stuff. You say roles or whatever. If there's a man in the house, I don't feel like I need to be taking trash out. Unless he's at work or something like that, or it's just like super full and I'm not going to sit in the house and wait for him to bring the trash. There's different things.
Okay. You know what the greatest feeling for a man is? Huh?
Tell me. I'm listening.
It is so simple. It's not sex or nothing. When you just say, shut the fuck up! And she actually shut the fuck up. Simple. But you know what's going to happen with modern women? They going to give it to your ass 100% even worse.
Yeah.
You telling me to shut the fuck up?
Because again, it's okay. So again, it's about approach. It's about approach. What y'all need to know though is y'all can get everything that y'all want just on how you play your part. How you think so.
Like, just let me have that. No. Let me have that little moment. Let me have that moment. I might feel bad in a couple minutes. Like, damn, I just did my baby wrong. I'm sorry. Where you want to go to eat? You know what I mean? But y'all can't let us have that moment. You know we got testosterone. Damn, shut up.
And that's the thing, though. Y'all hate to hear about the male ego or us or y'all needing y'all ego stroke, but it's so true.
It is true.
It's so true.
It is true. We men, of course. Of course.
You want a slave, not a woman. Somebody said you want a slave. Right.
No. I don't.
Shut up, don't say nothing.
Whoever said I don't want to slave.
The problem is like, babe, I don't want to talk about it right now. Or I'm gonna exit the room. I'm not being disrespectful, but I don't want to talk. Like, it's about the way you tell me shut up. Yeah, I'm about to pop off. Because who you yelling at? Like, I mean, but that's just me.
Look,
because I don't.
Look, why pop off? Just let me have that moment. I mean, I can see if I'm like smacking you or some shit, but if I just, you know, let me be Mufasa for a minute.
I need to know that. I need to know that. Like, at the time, like, you have to be like, babe, I'm having one of them days. Just everything I say, go. Say to him. Because, like, for real. Because, like, no. Not on the hell no. No.
You don't know how far that can go sometimes, though. Like, seriously. Like, damn. Like,
but okay, so I feel like...
You'll give us a chance.
Better.
You'll give us a chance to evaluate ourselves. Like, damn.
It'll come out better if you saying, like, you kind of want somebody to hear you out. And you want to be heard, basically.
But that's not how most men express their feelings. You know what I mean? Like,
but you saying just listen. I need her to listen.
Just at this point, my bad, my shit. At this point in time, right? Just let me have this moment, right? Like, leave him alone, right? I'm gonna I'm gonna think to myself like, damn, I should have came at her like that. Let me go make it right with my baby. But y'all don't give us that chance, and it just escalating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess the people you pick be the crazy ones because I'm not confrontational. Anybody that's ever talked to me know that I don't do the go back and forth, and I'm not yelling and screaming and arguing with nobody. I don't like to raise my voice or none of that. If we're doing this, we talking about something I'm passionate about or something like that. It's not an argument. We just like having a conversation. But I don't do that. Like, you scream at me, I'm more than likely finna check you. Like, why are you? What's wrong? And I'm still gonna be at this tone. Like, what's your problem? Like, why are you talking like that? Or I'm gonna leave. I need to step out for a moment.
Why do you feel you gotta do that?
Because I don't like confrontation. I'm not finna be screaming and arguing with somebody.
So why not just be quiet? Be quiet?
No. Wanna know why? Because
so you'd rather leave the house. You'd rather leave the house, right? So now he thinking you doing something. Now he leave the house.
Before I do or say something that I regret or that I'm gonna have to apologize for later, yeah, I might want to step out of the house because I don't like that. Here's the thing: how I am in relationships. I want you to treat me like how you want to be treated. You don't want me to yell at you. You don't want me to pop off at you. You don't want me to snap at you. You want me to disrespect you. You want me to belittle you. Don't do it to me. But what if you don't have that realization after you snap? Oh, okay. That's a good ass question.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely. And so guess what?
I got to listen. If he don't have that type of realization, then I think like it's somebody you shouldn't be with. You know what I mean? Like if a dude had that moment and you actually just shut up and let him be, and he don't come to you like, damn, you know, I was kind of fucked up for that. My bad. You know what I mean? I think like yeah, he's something different. Like maybe he is the wrong one.
But everybody don't think like you though. You got some people who hate to apologize. Some people hate to admit they're wrong. So you pop off. I'm supposed to just deal with it, and then you never come back to it. You never come, like she said, had that realization.
That's what I just said.
And then so now it's always a pop off, and now I'm sitting back just shutting up, chilling like a mute. Nah. That's
a dude you should leave.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because like if you don't understand that was wrong, I can understand at the moment. You know, like men got more testosterone than women. We get a little bit more aggressive. You know what I mean? And we feel a certain type of way. So if he come to you like after that, like, you know, like, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But if it's somebody who don't never do that and it just keeps happening, like I understand that. Like it's time to just go.
So I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry. So somebody just said, K Nicole say, I saw something so real. Would you go to work and tell your boss to shut the fuck up? Why is it okay to talk to you? Yeah, absolutely. For your woman. Men know how to act and be respectful with everyone else.
I'm gonna say this. I done told plenty bosses shut the fuck up and got the fuck on. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm not no fucking beta male. Like, I'm an alpha male. Like, I don't give a fuck. I made my own business. I'm like, I
Oh
can't do
my
this.
gosh.
What?
I get where she coming from, though. I get where she
No, I
coming
get where
from.
she
She just
coming
saying,
from,
like,
but
y'all know how to be
yeah,
respectful to
no,
everybody else but the
I
person
don't.
you coming home to.
I agree with her for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I agree with her for that, but I'm not that type of dude. But even if a dude was that type of dude, I understand because like shit, this is his livelihood. If he got a job, you know what I mean. This is what support his woman at home.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
baby, I just had to deal with these motherfuckers to make sure we good. That's the only reason I didn't snap on them, to make sure we good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, I mean, that kind of don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I get where she was coming from. Basically, she just saying,
No, I get
like,
where she was coming from, but like, damn, this is my whole livelihood. This is what even my woman's livelihood. If I'm the earner, right? If I'm the earner, this
and people
is
take
our
stuff at work.
livelihood. So
I feel like that
yeah.
goes. I don't care where it's at though. And everybody know me. Know I'll leave a job in a minute about some disrespect. You're not gonna disrespect
That's
me
how I am.
and think
I
I'm
don't
gonna
take
come in
shit
here
from
and work for
nobody.
you.
I don't care if it's at work or not. That's who I am. Like, and I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's how you is for sure.
Nah,
Like,
yeah, you definitely. I definitely ain't got no boss yelling at me or saying that like
nah, man, you ain't about to disrespect me at work or nowhere. Like, it's over.
It's not
See,
worth
look,
it.
but see, look, she like, it ain't worth it. I know you snapping on niggas.
I don't snap though.
I know you
I don't
snapping.
snap.
Look, see,
My
I know nobody.
It's so nice and nasty. I can be nice and nasty. I can definitely keep it professional. I mean, I do. I keep it professional. Nobody can ever say I really like turned up at work. Like was in there
So what you
screaming yelling
looking?
at
What you
somebody.
looking for? What you looking for out here, nigga?
I'm not
What? Somebody over
honestly.
6 feet? What?
Here you
So
go.
give me
Here
everything.
you
The
go.
physical, the mental, everything. I
Here
want to
you
hear it
go.
all. What you looking
Nah,
for?
I'm not looking
What
for
about if he
like.
like 5'5"? That's cool.
Mm, mm, mm,
See, he might be the one for you. He might be the one. He might be the one to treat you good as hell. And you say he 5'5", I
mm.
can't fuck with him. Look, that's messed up.
I mean, we're not gonna talk about heights. We ain't gonna talk about heights. I mean,
No,
to
we
be,
gonna talk about everything because I think it's the eyes, y'all. People picking with the eyes, man.
no. Okay, so yes and no. No for me, but yes for
And don't
people. A
tell me
lot
you
of people
gave
pick
one of
with
them a
me.
chance, and you gave one of them a chance, and he was an asshole to her.
No, because like for me, I'm more so of a what's the word I'm looking for?
Don't say personality.
I am though. I am a personality person. I have talked to people
Dude,
that were
listen,
like not
we
even that
don't even know
attractive
you. Listen, when
just
you
because of
first,
how cool and dope they were and just like how we vibed and how like I definitely can
when you
Boy,
first see
somebody said she
somebody,
don't want some my sister said she don't want nobody 5'5", yeah. I mean I ain't
and look, don't
nothing
nobody,
against
come
the people
on.
that's 5'5", nothing
Don't
against it.
nobody
Cause
want nobody 5'5". Don't nobody want no.
it's not. I'm
Y'all
not
are.
gonna say that. It's not that. Oh wait, she said they may be having Napoleon syndrome. That's funny. Yeah, little man syndrome. No, okay. I
I'm
dated
just
a guy
saying, like,
in my 20s that was like
sometimes y'all over.
5'4".
You know, he 5'5". You know, y'all want motherfucking 6'5", King Kong dick, $1 million a year. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, y'all
Yo,
want $1 million a year, King Kong dick, 6'5", handsome, all types of shit. You
oh
know what
my
I mean?
god.
Like sometimes I gotta get the other nigga a chance.
Sips wine.
No, exactly, because you don't even know what to say, because I'm right. You know I'm right, man. You know I'm right.
No, like me. I like to know the person though. I need to get to know you. Like I'm not being with
Okay.
you because you fine and because you're tall as hell. It's like okay, that's only for a few moments. Now when that's over, you got this height. You've been had this height. You're gonna have this height forever. Like so, like I'm not that person. Like it's definitely not that. Nah.
Okay,
There are
look.
things
I
that
got
attract
somebody. Hey, my boy. I got a boy for you. He you know what I mean? Good dude. You ready?
no.
You ready?
Oh man.
He's a good dude, you know what I mean? You know, the pictures just not might be good with y'all too, but he a good dude. You ready? He been waiting for somebody.
This not no matchmaker show.
Look, she like, fuck that, nigga. You ain't about to hook me up with ET. Fuck that. I got
funny.
it.
I ain't say that, but I mean, somebody.
Good
If
dude.
this
I mean,
is too much,
why y'all can go on one date. You know what I mean? Y'all go on one date. Fuck
you
it.
know what though, and I do that. I give you a one day. I can know that I'm not really feeling you like on the physical, but I'm just like, let me see if we vibe.
Let me see
So if I'm
what's
not feeling
going
you on
on.
the physical, and then we still don't vibe, then it's like, okay, no.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I got you. Then it's like,
Like
oh
that
yeah,
don't work.
you got 3 strikes now.
She said it's bonuses. Right here, he fine, and then you find out he's stupid. Yeah, see, and that's the biggest thing for me. The thing that I'm most attracted to is your mind, like your intellect. Like we got to be able to have a conversation about a lot of different things besides sex and like where we want to be. And then too, like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. So about that fine mess. My sister can tell you too, like, I'll be telling her everything about these dates I be on. So like I went on a date with this guy. About maybe last month or whatever. He was fine. Pretty eyes. I've always been nice, but
Okay.
I always loved the eyes. Nice eye color and everything. I think his eyes was green.
Okay.
Had a nice little complexion, little Indian tone to him. And he was all right as far as the height, whatever. But that's not the only thing I'm focusing on. So,
You all in,
but
like,
anyway,
okay, he fine. So you went on a date with him.
We went on a date. We had a little conversation or whatever. And then he was like, let's meet up. I don't want to do all this over the phone stuff. I'm like, cool. So we meet up or whatever. And then he was like, for one, so like, I don't do like strangers coming to my crib. So like one, he like, let me come pick you up. I'm like, nah, me too. Where we going? So he was like, no, like I want to do it, like I want us to show up together in my car. And I'm like, So anyway, so what I did was I went to a place that I was comfortable at. And then we got in his car or whatever. I left my car or whatever. Like, all right, we come back to mass later. So anyway, long story short, we go on our little date or whatever. We get to one place. It was packed and whatever. We end up leaving there. We went to another spot. So we end up at a restaurant. We supposed to go like do a fun date, but the place we supposed to go have fun at was like mad packed and like it was crazy. So anyway, we left. We was like, all right. So we went to a restaurant. We go to a restaurant. Conversation is horrible. Like he started off like we talking and it's just like certain things that I say like bother him and certain stuff he say bother me or whatever. And it was just like, okay. And then his vocabulary, the fact that every word was or a curse word was the automatic turn off for me. Everything is, man, because fuck like this and all this and this and that. And I'm just like, is that the only word you know? Like, is that like we what I like you would embarrass me if we were sitting down with some of my people or whatever and we actually just trying to have a conversation about business.
Right,
then he was telling me he was small minded too. So like I said, like that fine stuff go out the window real quick. When I find out you don't have no vocabulary, when I find out you're not intelligent, when I find out that you're small minded. So some of the things that he was asking me like where you see yourself at and what you doing, whatever. Like he was so proud that he has this factory job. He worked for the big 3 or whatever. And so like he was so happy for it. Nothing against people who work for the big 3. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like do your thing or whatever. There's nothing wrong with it. Half of my family work for the big 3. But the thing is the fact that was where he was stuck at. He said like,
oh yeah, it's way more than that shit, man.
Absolutely. He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and this and that. Then I'm gonna move up to whatever position he was talking about moving into or whatever. And so he asked me about me and my aspirations. I start speaking my aspirations. He gonna tell me, oh, you trying to live like the basketball wives or this and that.
Right.
What?
Right.
Because I said I was going on a vacation. I told him I was going to I think me and my cousin was planning it. Well, my cousin is having a birthday trip or whatever coming up. I think it's like St. Martin or something like that or somewhere. Anyway, so I was talking about the spot. You're like the place is dope, this and that, whatever. It's off the water, this and that, whatever. And so he looking at the spot and getting offended. How the hell you mad about a vacation spot? Like, he's talking about like, oh, this where you vacation at?
It can't afford
and I'm like,
or something.
Now, yeah, I'm like, really? Like, first, it was just all the way around turn off. So I was just like, first of all, I say stuff and you try to, relay me to folks on TV.
So basically what you said in all of this, you don't want no just regular blue collar dude.
I don't care if you're a blue collar dude. Just don't shit on my dreams. Like, I do what you do. If you want to work for somebody and retire,
he working at the big three. He working and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's damn near better than 50% of black men. Like, you don't even understand that, right? That's damn near better than 50% of black men, man.
I'm gonna take that.
Look at the unemployment rates of black men. So he's working. He's working at the big three, so he got a decent job. Not great, but decent. You know what I mean? And you like, fuck that.
No, I wasn't like, fuck that. The thing is that I listened to him tell me about what he wanted to do and where he wanted to grow and all that stuff, whatever, with his job. That was cool and daddy. Then when it got to my side, it was, I'm bougie and I'm trying to live like these reality stars, is what he said. Like, what? How? I don't want to live like no damn reality star. Like, I guess if my dreams and aspirations is something that you can't see, or that's something that you can't picture, don't do that. Just because you can't see it, that's like for that we can go to faith on that. That's like for those who pray to God that they've never seen. Like, come on now, don't do that.
So you need somebody to like make sure your dreams and aspirations, they understand
Rose,
the picture, right?
Again, Rose. We back to Rose.
You knew I was about to go there. You knew I was about to go there, right? You knew I was about to go there.
You need me to build you up. You need me to make sure you're good after a hard day at work or whatever. I need the same things from you or whatever. If I say that if I want to buy a building to open up a nail salon, don't tell me it's already 6 nail salons on that street. Why you want to do it right there? Like, don't do that. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, support my dreams. Like, that support goes both ways. Like, in relationships, it's almost like y'all feel like y'all the only ones need support.
No, it's not that. It's just that it's just not the hierarchy. It doesn't work that way. You gotta find
somebody said what's the big thing?
No, they ain't from Michigan.
We're from Michigan. So the big three here is plants. It's like Ford, GM, all
Chrysler,
of that. Like Chrysler. Yeah. I'm sorry for those who are tuning in that it's not
back in the day, that was the shit if you got one of those jobs.
Oh, somebody said fuck his job. He has spontaneity and the intellect. Okay. And don't be negative about her plan.
The thing is if he work at the big three and you doing better and you got all these big dreams and shit, right? And he got to support it. You put him in a feminine role.
Oh my gosh. So
you putting him in a feminine ass role. So you guys got to find a new nigga. You got to find a nigga who's doing better than, right? I mean, you about to put this man in a feminine role like, yeah, baby, I'm at my baby's grand opening. You know what I mean? He just ain't the one. You got to find so you looking for somebody who's the CEO level, like type shit. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but that's not what I'm saying.
If you above him, just ain't gonna work. You put him in a feminine role, and then you the alpha.
Okay, so you're telling me so basically your woman can't make more money than you.
I mean, me personally, I'm not saying that's not possible, but me personally, I got to bring the most bread home. I have to. I have to bring. No, this is a pride issue with me. I don't care. I have to bring the most bread home because I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Oh,
period.
God.
Period. I don't care if I gotta go rob people. I gotta bring the most bread home. Like, for real.
What if you do?
Bro, listen. This is how I learned. This is.
What if you didn't know what she made? Like, because that may be something that.
Nah, I have to know because I'm gonna feel some type of way as a man, like, dog. That's just who I am. Like, period. That's who I am. I gotta. What you made 200,000? I gotta bring 3. It's that easy. With me, like, I don't know, or we just gotta break up.
We gotta break up, really, because I'm making some more money. Wow.
Because I already know how women, when a woman makes more than you, her whole personality change. I'm telling you, I done seen it happen. I remember I done made way more than women, right? And then when I got sick, right? You there?
I'm still here.
And then when I got sick and I couldn't go make as much, I seen that shift in energy.
But it shouldn't be. That shouldn't be though. That was, you were with the wrong person. No, you shouldn't be belittled because you wasn't able to bring in the basics.
That's not the only time I seen that. I seen that a lot. You know what I mean? Like you gotta you might not see it that way, but it is that way. I'm telling you. Like how can you look up to somebody when you holding it down? You can't. It's impossible.
I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
You could be in love, the dick might be good or whatever, but at the end of the day, you're like, dog, bro, like you, especially with your family, you done seen your dad do it. You know what I mean? So you like, come on, with your family, you done seen your dad do it. So you like, damn, this thing, damn, bro.
But again, though, I've seen both roles, though. I mean, I've seen both sides, though. My dad was the provider. And that's what I love, though, about, and that's what I was going to say, like, that shouldn't be, and you've been talking to the wrong folks, because regardless of how much money was brought in the house and who brought it in, there was always that respect, and there was always that build-up, you know, like that person, my mom uplifted my dad. Like, hey, I know you off work right now.
Who always provided the most? Who always provided the most?
They both. To be honest, I feel like they both did. I don't know what their pockets was. There was a time that my mom did early retirement because she got injured or whatever, you know. So there was a time when she wasn't working, and there was a time that my dad wasn't working, and I seen both sides of it. But I also didn't see where it was like in the household, like, oh, I got this, I'm running this.
Y'all never felt that shift between the two, like when that was happening. Never.
It was a time. It was a time when stuff was. It was a time when stuff was like kind of, I guess, maybe rough or uneasy. But
right. Okay. Listen. When was that time when he didn't have a job or when he had a job? And keep it 100 with me.
Honestly, both. No, I'm not going to parents out here. Get it to them.
Keep it 100 with me. Keep it 100 with me. When the times was rocky, was it when he had the jobs that was, or no, or not had a job? Keep it real with me. Think about it.
It was happiness, though, on both sides. There was a time when my dad was collecting unemployment, and everybody was good.
When you said you seen that little tension, when was it? When he had the job or not? Keep it real. Keep it a band. Look, she don't want to say it.
To be honest, I don't even remember. I don't remember.
She know when it was.
Because when you say tension, like what tension are you saying? Like, are you saying like there was a time where she was like being mean or like being dismissive or something?
I was just going off what you said.
I've never experienced that. Like I've never seen my mom.
They never had tension. They never argued. They never went through a bad spell as humans. Come on now.
They did a good job with making sure we didn't see certain stuff. They had arguments.
You know what?
They had arguments, but what I'm saying though is that it's always been respect, regardless of what the fun was.
You know what? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's the old school women. They didn't let their kids feel that.
Yeah.
So I understand that. Yeah. See, modern women don't care. Your daddy ain't shit. Call him for some money. You know what I mean? Like. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen women say that to people, like, will dog their father, dog the kid's father in front of the kid. Or tell the kid the whole situation was going on. But what you don't understand, though, is that kids wear that. Kids carry that, and they take it. If they don't say it, somebody said it goes both ways. Mama didn't like being off either. Absolutely. My sister, my oldest sister on here, and she was just saying, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there was never, even if they might have been rocky in the household or whatever, or they was uneasy or whatever they was going through, it wasn't a disrespect there. It wasn't a he was demeaning. It wasn't a demeaning thing. It was never like a, you know what? I'm tired of being the one that's bringing in the bacon.
That's something we're missing out. It should be that way.
That didn't happen. Yeah.
I like that.
And maybe that's why.
Now.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm not one that can cut somebody down, even when they down, because I didn't see it. It wasn't embedded in me. Maybe my mom was going off on my daddy all the time, or cutting into him, or talking to him like he was nothing. Then maybe I would have had some of that, but no, I don't have that in me.
Okay, that's good. You ain't got no kids, right?
No, I don't have no babies.
What about your older sister? She got kids?
Yeah, my sister's got babies. My older sister got 3 boys, and my well, they grown now.
Joy got 3. Joy got 3 boys.
Nah, that's my sister Sean. My sister Sean got 3 boys. Okay. My sister Joy has 2 girls. 2 girls. Joy got 2 girls.
By the same dude? Same dude? Same dude?
Nah.
Ooh, wee.
What does that mean?
Ooh, wait. So I'm just saying, like, it's kind of tough. And that's my nigga though. But you know, it's kind of tough.
Okay, so when you say it's kind of tough, are you saying about like on her choices, or like men, like a man coming in?
No, I'm saying like a man coming in, like, you know what I mean? 2 kids, 2 different dads. He has to come in and accept that and her. Like that's a lot. I mean, for anybody, like, even for a man. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it happens, but that's tough, you know what I mean?
But what if there is no situation? Like, what if not, Lord forbid, because I'm not trying to kill nobody off, but what if you see it's 2 different fathers, but one father could be passed away and the other father may not even be active, or both fathers could be not active, or both fathers could be active. Like that don't, just because it's 2 fathers, I guess I'm just saying it may not be drama.
It's not even that. It's not even about the drama, man. It's just about. It's just I don't even know how to explain it. Right? I can't even explain it. Like it's just a feeling. Like damn, you know, birth with 2 of them, and now you want me to come in and be Captain Save them. Like that's tough. That's tough. I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking from a male's perspective. That's really tough. Like what does that? Okay, if you look at the animal kingdom, right? If you look at the animal kingdom, what do lions do when they get with a lioness, right? If they got babies, they kill the offspring and then make their own offspring. That's what they do. Because it's just I'm not saying, like, I don't want nobody to get me wrong. Because I'm with somebody who got a kid and I love that kid, you know what I mean, right now? Yeah. So I don't want nobody to get me wrong, but I'm just saying
it was hard. Don't explain, backpedaling away about this one.
No. I'm just saying it is hard though. You know what I mean? That's hard.
Okay, but you know what? Something you just said. Okay, so you just told me from a man perspective about coming to a situation with a woman that has 2 different fathers. I mean, with kids with 2 different fathers.
Nigga got kids.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because here we go with me. Here we go with me. I'm okay. Like, we're grown. Like, we're in our 30s now. So to me, it's unrealistic to believe that. And I may end up with somebody who don't have a kid, but I haven't. Like, everybody I talk to got a kid. Everybody got babies. People that have been having kids since 19, 20, 21 years old. So we're in our 30s now. So, I mean, I'm not one that's like, oh, no, he can't have no kids, you know. But there is a limit, though, for me. I'm not about to deal with somebody that got 4 or 5 kids.
Exactly.
I'm not about to deal with somebody that has 3 or 4 or 5. I'm not doing it because I'm okay with 1 or 2. But I think about it. Let's go back to the finances. Think about it on a financial state. Like, we're 1 now. So this ain't no, I take care of my kids and then I take care of our household.
And baby mama's still here for child support. That's going to hit you too?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Child support can hit my account. Not only can child support hit my account, but we got proms. We got homecomings. We got all this or whatever. You got 4 kids now. We got to put your 4 kids through all the stuff that they got to go through or whatever. And then if we have something together, so it's just like, yeah. And then to be honest, for me, I know my lifestyle. And I know it may seem real, like, kind of cruel or rude to somebody else or whatever who has kids or who have, like, huge families, but I come from a huge family. I've always been pulled in 15 different directions. I want to be able to give myself, you know, to my household. And I don't. So for me, I'm fine with having one kid at this point, because I don't have any little ones. So having one kid or two kids, it's fine for me. But
right,
that's it. Like, them
you're
days
realistic.
of trying to have
You're
6, 7
realistic
kids.
about it. Yeah, you're being realistic about it.
How can I be there for all of them? Like if he come with a whole bunch and I'm having a whole bunch, how can real talk? Like I already know like how I work. And just and some of my aspirations as well too. Like, and I want to be able to I can't make it to 7 soccer practices or something like that. Like real talk. Like and it's feel like no, it's just like
I feel you.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no.
It should be.
And then I don't want nobody that's not there to the kids too. I don't want nobody to feel neglected or feel left out or feel like you can't do this or do that because mommy's busy or because dad is busy. No, like it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense.
Right.
I mean,
that's true. So to wrap this up.
Oh, somebody said something. Hold on, wait. Let me go back to these comments. So how the hell y'all want to have a bad? Oh, wait. Somebody going in. Who's your name? Zari Mom Nurse Shay. She says, so how the hell y'all want to have a bad of bitter baby mamas, but then we'll have to deal with it. I guess she was saying like you don't want to have to deal with. I don't know. She was saying a lot. I don't know. I guess she was basically trying to say like, how can y'all have baby mamas and then don't want to deal with baby mamas? I guess that's what she was just saying. Like, nigga, how can you have baby mamas, but then you don't want to deal with somebody who actually bears somebody's kid? I guess if somebody, whoever you had a kid with.
Let me talk. Well, the thing is that women don't know is that 50% of black men are childless. It's just who you're picking. It's that simple. Go look at the stats. Go look it up. Go look it up. It's just who you're dealing with. That's all it is. It's not about the men. It's just who you pick. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Like you have to make yourself get picked by higher men, or you got to pick different men. But 50% of black men are actually childless.
Man.
And that's a fact. You will look it up after we get off here. You'll see.
That's a fact, and I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. But to wrap this up, give some pointers to the women what they can do better. Like, don't think like a woman, though. Think for the both of us. Think like the both of us, and give them some real pointers. Like some shit y'all can do better. Like, what's up?
Hearing people out. I'm gonna keep saying that because that's so important. Because it's all in a relationship. There's always somebody that's not heard or somebody's pointed. Obedience. Ain't no damn obedience. And then if it's gonna be obedience, it's obedience on both ends.
Oh my God.
To me, the obedience sounds disrespectful. It just
that shouldn't even sound disrespectful. You still go to church, right?
Oh, we about to go there?
I'm just saying, you still go to church, right?
Okay.
What was Eve's job? Like, have we forgot?
Okay, but
I'm about to pull him from Adam's rib to be his helper. Simple.
Okay, so back to pointers.
Okay, let's get to the pointers. That's one. Okay, let's hear each other out.
Back to pointers. Yeah, definitely hearing each other out. But I think it has to be. I think it got to be respect. Like I say, like how can you try to demand something that you're not giving? Help is not obey. Oh, girls, I agree with you. Somebody strong black T said help is not obey. Yeah. Like I can help you in many more ways than just listening to you.
I don't want you to take that. I don't want people to take that out of context. I'm not just saying like, oh, lick the floor. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, just be a nigga's piece. Like be a dude's piece. You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know where you're coming from. I think that you're just wording it wrong.
Don't fight me on everything. Basically.
Okay.
Don't fight me on everything. You feel me?
There you go.
So let me clear it up because I understand when y'all hear that y'all thinking of like a dog or something. Like that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. You know what I mean? That's not what I mean.
I get what you're saying. Like you saying like, okay, if you say, baby, we don't need another car right now, you expect her to not go purchase another vehicle, not come home like that's what he said. We finna get this Benz. I get it.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
about,
like follow.
and that's
Basically, I'm saying just follow my lead. You know what I mean? And that's I'm just like totally off the wall and wrong. But like if I'm being reasonable, you know what I mean? If I'm reasonable, like just follow my lead. You know what I mean?
I get
and
that.
I can't say that for dudes that's making less though, because if I was y'all, I wouldn't follow his lead either. So
But following your lead again don't have to be about money. This man could have a whole movement going. This man could be like a strong activist. This man could be like it's so many levels to like me following your lead.
Women don't respect potential. They want to see kinetic energy. They want to see it in movement already. They don't. They're not going off potential. Oh, he looks like he might got an idea. Let me go spend some years with him to see if it happens. That's not what women want. Women want to see, oh, this nigga is doing it. I'm with him.
If I see you trying and moving towards it and you failing, like you just failed at it, that don't mean give up. Here's what I say. Here's what I feel like though. If you got a dream, if you got something that you're working on, work on it. What I can respect is you not giving up. What I can respect is you having 30 doors closed in your face, but you still going hard. Okay.
How many times you done dated a dude with potential and you just like, dog, this shit ain't gonna never happen?
Maybe a few times. I've definitely dated somebody with potential, and then they did, but potential and not working towards it, that's two different things, though. That's two different things.
So how long does it take you? How long does it take you to leave? How long does it take you to leave if you see the potential but he's not working towards it? How long does it take you to leave? Like, this ain't it.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
That's a good question, right?
I don't know.
How long? How long would you say? It depends, huh? It depends if the sex is good, huh?
Let's just say, have you saw the movie Acrimony?
I haven't seen it, but I will check it out.
Okay. I'm not going the Taraji route. I ain't gonna say that. Now she stuck around my man's with this project he was working on for years. It finally came through though. It finally paid off though. But I don't have 20 years to wait on you. I'm already in my 30s. I don't got 20 years for you to build your fort, baby. I'm sorry. You know, that's just me. But I'm not knocking you down because of you having a few failures. I mean, that's the way you get to success. Nobody has made it to success because they tried the first time. Yeah. You know, so I mean, it's failure to me equals success. You know, even you know what I mean. Like, not saying like to be a failure is good, but I'm just saying like eventually you had to fail or you had to go through something to get to where you are. So. I don't know. But so mindset. So okay, so look. So solutions for like relationships not failing, I'ma say is looking beyond that physical. Making sure y'all both meet making sure y'all equally yoked, on a spiritual level, on everything. Like you can't be practicing Hindu and I'm talking to God over here. That ain't gonna work, and then also making sure that y'all both, y'all both working towards like how it'll work. Like I'm trying to see. I can't get to what I'm trying to say, but I know what the hell I'm trying to say, but I can't get it out. But yeah, just actually like having conversations that people don't really want to have. In the beginning, this ain't about. Here's the conversation that need to stop happening. The Biggie song, what's your name, what's your sign, stuff like that. Like, nah, we don't need to talk about that. We definitely need to talk about the interests. He say that's what your interests are. And things that make you smile. Yeah, okay, I guess we can. We can like the Biggie song. We can like the Biggie song because knowing what makes me smile is important, and same thing for you is me knowing what makes you smile, me knowing what makes you tick, me knowing what makes you happy. All those good things or whatever. But then too, you not totally relying on me for your happiness because again, like I said, these relationships ain't gonna work too. And if you got low self-esteem and you're not together with yourself and you're not happy with yourself, like you going into a relationship waiting for somebody to help you to build you up. If you with somebody,
stick with them. The grass not greener on the other side. Stick with their ass and make it work. As simple as that. Let's get out of here, me.
All right. Thanks for watching, y'all.
For sure, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Man. But yeah, y'all, that was interesting. I like it. So we'll be on here.